This is my Discraft bag. It usually holds about 32 discs. I stretched it out to hold 15, you know. And yeah, let's get to the putters. And right here I got my R Pro Rhino. I usually roll this down the hills a lot of times. It has a really good lips, yeah. And I wanted to add an extra pound, so I color all over it. And probably tonight I'm gonna spray paint it, you know. And this is my brick. JK. It's a classic AVR, and it's go pretty far, you know. It goes. I usually like this putt, you know. I think it's called the cheeseburger. And now to my classical multi-purposes. And right here I got the Goblin. It has the Orioles sign on it, you know, my favorite baseball team. And then I got the DC sign on it. I'm usually about to get this thing about a couple yards. Wait, I think there's 20 feet in a yard, right? Okay, let's get the next second best. It's called the Buzz Fleeks ESP. Made by Innova. Goes pretty far, you know. Gave out usually distance a lot with it. Hit the oven. And now to my second Buzz. This is Q Plastic. Go pretty far, 0.5. That's probably how miles it goes. So, and it has a V in it for Van Hoogen. Doesn't mean private part, you're just saying. And now to my divers. Here I have my classical Q Out Innova FL, or FL. It goes pretty far, you know. It has 152 weight. It's heavy for discs, you know. I usually tomahawk this things around town, you know. And right here I got my Star AVR. It goes pretty far, you know. It has a classic AVR sign on it, the X, you know. That's why I call it Star. It's 122 weight. I usually forehand this down up hills. It goes farther than a brick. Oh, I forgot to add 10mm brick, because that's the name of the brand. And here's the Star Boss. This is what my position looks like when I throw. Here's my disc, and here's my arm. I usually throw my arm way backwards. It's pretty good. That did not hurt my wrist, by the way. I usually chicken wing these things. It says Star Boss. Oh, I thought it was a Valkyrie. Oh. Yeah, I just messed it up. And then I got my Surge ZZ. Goes pretty far, you know. 0.6 miles. Oh god, I can write the shell of this thing. Yeah. And here I got my Champion Groove. Has this little lip right here for my thumb, you know, because I usually throw it like this. Up hills, you know, I usually get about, let's say, my farthest 880 feet, you know. Sorry, Mom. And now I got my Halo. It's pretty good, you know. Jesper Windmark, I think it says that. It ain't Opto. It's understable a little bit. It curves upside down. Now I got my Crush. It's pretty good, you know. 0.8 Q Plastic. Oh, it's a Z. I thought they called the outsides, but it's tie-dye, you know. It's far in the Radler. Now I got my Flash Flavies. Goes pretty far, you know. Has a zebra design on it. It's green. And here's my fake classic bag, you know. Like I said, it's pretty poor condition. It has mud on it. Pissed off. And here's my mini marker. I use team mini markers so I can place right beside the discs like this, and one on the other side. Because I always lose track where I might throw my discs, you know. And I usually carry a stick around because it got in there somehow. Here's my cup holder. I usually carry my cups in this shit. I meant crap. And in this slot, I usually carry my lighter, because when I go out, you know what it is. And got my classic wallet. Fits all my money in there. Yeah, I got my classic saw blade. Yeah, I used to cut these for trees because they get in the way. It pisses me off. My head tree just pisses me off. And in this slide, I got my Jerry's pastry boys. You know, I said pastry boys. I have almonds. And here I got my chamois in this one. That's, I think, chocolate. Right on my face. And here I got my second chamois. I got little holes in it. You know. And here I got my, oh, this is my pepper spray for people. Oh! You know. And here I got my classic chamois. It's black. Yep. And here I got my dinner table napkin. When I go eat on the disc golf course, I always tie it around my neck. It's around perfect. And here I got my funnel cake. Yep. And I usually carry the brown beef jerky, you know, gets my boosters up. Yep. And yeah, I usually carry a couple sunflower seeds around so I can get some boosting. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't really carry anything around in this thing. It's blue. Oh, I keep a marker in this bag when I keep my pars in my bogeys. You know. So let's get to accessories, you know. First, I usually carry this to wash my hands with. It's Dr. Pepper. No. Yep. And this is my diaper when I was a boy. My mom kept it so I can clean my disc with. We're in the car wash, yo. Usually for this sample, right in my bag, like I do it like with all my discs, you know. I usually put this one because this one's bigger, you know. And right now I got my, like I said before, my night disc, because I got my storm watch candle. Yesterday I went night discing, and my dog was walking in the park, and I almost hit him. Put that for him. And I usually rub my discs with this to get them spotless. And you know, it's green because I took spray paint and rubbed them on them. And yeah, and then like I said, I got my beef jerky. And this is kind of unordinary, but I like to have friends around when I play by myself, so I create weapons. It's a tiger. It's pretty simple, you know. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you. Nice sponge. And yeah, so before I go today, I'm gonna play a song. I'm blowing in the wind, blowing in the wind now. Here's another song. It's called Butchie, Butchie, can't you see it's all around the world, you did last man. Okay, well, I hope you like What's in My Bag Point 2. So recently, you know, I got some couple discs. I got all those discs because my family found some oil in Minnesota. You know, it's pretty good. And then my parents won the lottery. They won $2. Well, I have a story for you. So my G-Pa told me, he's like, you should get a disc with a lot of thins on the back, you know, on the bottom of the disc. It says like 2.5 or something like that. So I'm like, okay, Pops, I'm gonna go get one. It's a 9.2. And he's like, I'm like, what does that mean? He's like, that's how far it goes. I'm like, okay. So I went and bought it. It's called the Over, because he said it was overstable, which I don't know what that means. So I went discing with it, and I threw it. It went completely upside down. I'm like, Pops, why does it do that? And he's like, cause that's what overstable. Like, you said that's how far it goes. I'm like, no, it doesn't. And he's like, no, it doesn't. So I'm like, yeah, like, wow. Pops me waste $40 on an ovary. Pissed me off. Like, my friends like, what? It's the end of the video right now. So, like, my friends always tell me, the higher score, the better you are. And you know how Cubby has like a phrase thing? Well, it's like, ride the wind, ring the chains, you know? Well, I have one. Ride the birds, don't throw out of bounds. So, yeah. Like, my friends always tell me, the higher score, the shittier you are. So, see you next time on Stearnsfrolftips.